Once, a young traveler came to me, eyes wide with questions, heart full of plans. He sat beside me under the Bodhi tree and asked, "Master, how can I make the most of my time? There never seems to be enough." I smiled, not because I had an answer, but because I remembered asking that very same question when I was his age. I handed him an old glass jar from beside the bench. Then I gathered a few large stones, a handful of pebbles, some sand, and a cup of tea. "Fill this jar," I said. He placed the large stones in first, filling the jar to the top. "Is it full?" I asked. He nodded. Then I gave him the pebbles. He shook the jar, and they filled the gaps between the stones. "Now is it full?" Again, he nodded. Then I poured the sand in. It slipped into the crevices, settling around the stones and pebbles. Finally, I poured the tea. It seeped into everything. "Now," I said, "what do you think this means?" He looked at the jar, puzzled. I explained. "The big stones are your true priorities, your health, your loved ones, your peace of mind. The pebbles are your job, your house, your responsibilities. The sand, that's everything else. The scrolling, the noise, the things we do without thinking. If you fill your jar with sand first, there's no room for the things that matter." He sat quietly, watching the tea slowly disappear into the jar. I added, "And the tea. That's a reminder. There's always time for a cup with a friend." When I was younger, I too chased the clock.
First, thank you for walking with me today. If this story stayed with you, take a moment to breathe, reflect, and maybe share it with someone whose jar is overflowing. Until next time, walk slowly and walk well.